Then just 121, Introduction to Computer Science. I never saw a single PC throughout that class. But I was supposed to learn control. Why? Is it control what? Control H. I'm still learning. And so, the improvement we have to do here is to rejig our curriculum, to look into the future. I love what the private schools are doing, especially those with Cambridge curriculum. They introduce AI, even in Nigeria, they introduce AI into and coding into the ICT curriculum for even the junior people in early years. But I don't think we have that in public schools. That's why sometimes when I was a speaker, I said something. I said, we've gone to, what do they call it, orphanages, and we've given food in orphanages, so much food in orphanages. The time has come that we begin to establish libraries in orphanages and then establish ICT centers so that those children in the orphanage home, the less privileged them can have access to ICT knowledge. And so this makes for the totality of the improvement of our educational curriculum. Not only for formal education, even for skills set training. I will not dwell much on that. I will give you both the literature of this to back up this slide. Then we have to adopt renewable energy. This is a common song now, and we have to accept it. And then invest in sustainable agriculture. I will take time to speak here. I love what the president and all of us are doing. I'm not a member of the party of the president, but I love a bit of what he's doing to try to stabilize our economy to the extent of a layman's understanding of economy, which I have. Because, for instance, before I go to let's take the oil and gas. We have just heard that Dangote is going to sell his diesel for 1,000 naira per liter. But I knew that before then, as at last week or week before last, and that I bought diesel, I think it was about 1,600 per liter. And so that means that deregulation is actually coming to play, because before now the deregulation was a story. They said, oh, if we allow the market forces to determine prices, then just like it happened in the telecommunication industry, the prices would come down. But instead of prices coming down, just like they say in Nigeria, prices can never come down. It would always go up. But we've seen in that diesel sector. And so in the agricultural sector, fine, we are doing palliatives. I want to use what we are doing back home here. The governor has done palliatives for people to eat, but there is a sustainable plan that he has, and which is investing so much in it, which is away from giving people the food. What about the production end of the food? And he's investing so much, and he's taking the knowledge that he had while he was an executive director of our Akwa Ibom Investment Corporation as an ED of Agric. And the man took time to go around the entire state to do what they call farmers enumeration, to have all the time banks, Bank of Agriculture, or Bank of Industry, or government is going to support through Fadama Bank, which he helped set up while he was there and which is investing in him, comes in to give finances to farmers. It would be to the real farmers, not portfolio farmers. And so agriculture is the way to go. I don't like speaking on things that I have not done. I have an 11 hectares that I want to go into agriculture, integrated agriculture. Because when I'm in Abuja, I love local food. Have that. For you that love that local food, for purpose of personal or self-preservation, I need to eat healthy. And so I need to plant my own farm so that I can have that organic food. But I cannot just go into that planting just like what the panelists said. I have never read agriculture in my life. So I have gotten a set of experts to say, you are good in integrated farming, you are good in fish farming, and where I have the land is close to stream. Can you help me with establishing a fish pond? Can you help me with piggery? Can you help me with mixed crop plantation? And so that is the only way that we are going to have sustainable growth. So no matter the little piece of land you have, think of going into agriculture, and not just for purposes of what to keep you going, then you, as you go on, you can think of it at the commercial scale. We have a common friend called Kunya. He's from Kano, and the man is a millionaire in dollars. Young boy, what does he do? He cultivates sesame seeds and exports it out of Nigeria. If you see him, you push him off. Greatly, he has not been in government. He left school and went into agriculture, has massive land in Jigawa and Kano states. And a whole lot of people going to. We have the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Dogara, Yakubu Dogara, has a massive mango farm in Nasarawa State. And they don't just plug that mango to sell. So when it comes to the season that mangoes ripens, he sells a stand of mangoes for like 10,000. Okay, if I have about 20,000 stands here, so no matter what you take out of this, the fruit you pluck, I have sold this tree for you for 10,000. So imagine 10,000 stands at 10,000 naira. Imagine 100,000 stands at 10,000 naira. And so you can imagine for yourself what you're going to be. Agriculture would be the thing that we're going to be. And so many companies are coming in to help us to make sure that we have what it takes. Like OCP of Morocco, the fertilizer company, they are teaching our people how to do business and supporting us too with ideas and supporting us. They are coming to establish a a fertilizer plant here in Akwa Ibom that was started by the past governor, and the present governor is continuing in partnership with NNPCL and OCP of Morocco and OCP of Morocco and Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority. And so the farmers of the state would have a support of inputs to grow their businesses. Improve infrastructure. That one is key. You cannot have sustainable development without infrastructure. First, and partnership. Next, in conclusion, as we strive for sustainable growth, it is imperative to nurture the youth, which is why you are here. As when I was of your age, I used to love workshops and seminars. Why did I do that? When we used to go for NANS convention, we will find people from the West. Pardon me to say this, Yoruba boys come and take the floor of NANS convention, and I've done break for 2 hours without any book. And we said, how did you manage to get to this point? We found out that they read white, they read editorials of newspapers. We found out that they attended so many seminars and workshops, and that is why we started to engage ourselves in these seminars and workshops. And then we got great lessons that has helped us today where we are. And what we do is that you will be a hypocrite if you have ascended to a position of authority or to where God has blessed you on a platform of, from a youth platform, and then you don't give back to that platform. And that is why mentorship, youth mentorship and youth development is key for me. As a Speaker of the House of Assembly, I have what they call the first legislative internship program for the youth, first in the whole of this country. Go and Google it. It was an off your look legislative internship program. And then later, when I became the Speaker, I institutionalized it to become the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly legislative internship program for the youth of the state to come and learn on legislative practices, leadership, volunteerism, and community building. And so I'm taking the time to explain the fact that you are the future of tomorrow. My children are quite younger than you. And so if I don't give back to you, you will not have what to give to my children. I am not a natural, I will not be a natural within the society. I might be within the family, but within the society, my children are not my natural successors. It is generation next that are the natural successors to us. And so if I don't give you the knowledge that I have to make you become a better person in the society, then you will not have the knowledge to give to my children when they grow. And so to the youth, we have to nurture the youth, harness the wisdom of the elders, and create a conducive environment for seamless transition in leadership. And you cannot be a good leader if you don't read. And you cannot read wide without making yourself a better person. And so for all what we are saying here, 3 things I want you to take home. Number 1, think of how you can improve yourself first before you can contribute to the society. And think of how you can improve your mindset, because the improvement of self starts with mindset. Today, there is a 2 different mindset, two different mindsets that are at play, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. I wouldn't talk much on that, but I will recommend a book for you, The Mindset by Dr. Carol Dweck, which gives you the understanding that you can do anything with effort. And the other one is, how do you make yourself a better person? Be you and Be Better by Coach Mike. I've forgotten his surname. He said, be you and be better. Then, with a few of other books on self-improvement, you can become a better person to contribute to society and make us have a sustainable growth that we have. And so by doing so, we pave the way for a Nigeria that future generations will be proud of. A nation built on sustainable principles and inclusive leadership. Thank you for having me this afternoon, and may God bless you.